Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex Competitive back in today with a brand new video. So, Rising of the Shield Hero, episode 14. So, I love what this show did with the characterization of Raphtalia. I really just want to go out and just kind of state that right off the rip, because it didn't do it in a direct manner. It did it in an indirect manner, and it did it in a way that I think a lot of people could say vague. It was something that was to be left for interpretation. Her flashbacks, and of course her PTSD, and of course her reaction to certain situations in or visiting certain places within that domain that she revisited. That tells you a lot about what she went through. I mean, the whipping and the gestures that the noble of that domain stated to even Melty and even Melty's friend, wherever they were beating him up, tells you a lot about what was transpiring. So, moving on to the actual issue with this episode, not the issue specifically, but mine's doing what she's been doing and manipulating her father. So there's one key thing that I saw in this episode, and that would have been mine's father and or the king stating, "Not my family again." So I think that really kind of leads us to, hey, there was more going on than meets the eye of the series. There is a reason why people call the Shield Hero the devil and or look at him a certain way. And either one, maybe one of the king's daughters or even sons, possibly they used to have, was killed by the Shield Hero, a past Shield Hero. Or maybe possibly the Shield Hero is just evil. He didn't necessarily attack his family, which I would assume it's his family because he said, "Not my family again." So I'm under the impression that the last Shield Hero was evil. He was truly just a genuinely bad person. He had power and he saw things that he wanted, and he's like, "Hey, I have the power to take things by force, whether it's right and or wrong morally. Who cares? I want it, so I'm going to obtain it." That's kind of the impression I get from the past Shield Hero. And if that is true, I can forgive the king. But if it's also true, I cannot forgive mine. How could you hate the Shield Hero but then be willing to throw away one of your siblings, your little sister's life, in order to get back to the Shield Hero? That's still inexcusable. I can forgive the king, but I can't forgive mine. You can't be mad at someone for maybe even killing one of your family members in this fictional story, of course, and then be willing to do it yourself in order to get back at them. That's contradicting. That's a conflict of kind of your own interest, per se, right? So that's something that I find really interesting. I want to know more about, and it 100% seems that's the way this is. So other than that, though, I do want to say that I want to know what the queen is going to do. I want to know the actions, The fact that Naofumi actually was not even going to see the queen shows you how much he does not trust nobles and how much the amount of disdain he has for them. Even though the queen was listed to, or stated that she would help him, even though these people are telling him the queen would help him, these people that are not associated with the king at all, even Melty's saying it. Melty has not done one thing wrong, and he even believes in her now. And he still didn't want to listen to her. He still didn't want to deal with any of it. He didn't want to deal with the wife of the king that he knows is evil. So, or perceives to be evil. So, yeah, a lot of weight this episode, man. A shit ton of weight this episode with what's going on with Rising of the Shield Hero. I really love. I love everything that's going on with it. So, yeah. Other than that, though, guys, this is a weird video. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I had a weird vibe to it. I guess maybe that's good every now and again. And maybe that's because my camera's dying and I'm trying to get through this and get my point across as quick as possible. So, I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter X25, and I promise you this isn't necessarily my best work. See you guys. Thanks for watching.